Oh, good evening, human creatures. Well, once again, into the breach. Only took me about an hour and 37 minutes last time. I have not done anything and managed to just put this on pause and save it for such an episode. So we're about to find out what we can get done when we don't have to dick around with every maverick in the game. And every other boss, for that matter. I'm kind of looking forward to this. And by that I mean I am not looking forward to this. Kind of makes me want to go play Wizards and Warriors too, though. It's a really good game. Oh, hey Nat. How are you? Oh no, we got the German Nat. How are you doing? Well, for everybody, that was Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. I highly recommend you play because that is such a good game for the NES. That is basically the title theme. One of my brother's favorites, and I don't blame him. It kind of has a clunkiness to it that you don't hear anymore. Really good song, too. Alright, let's go and not learn our lessons. How you doing, Nat? Let's just take a quick death. I'm gonna try something new here. Instead of sitting there and trying to refill weapons capsules and taking forever, I might just start taking some deaths after about the second try. I found another animation series that is in the works, but I can't wait for it. Oh, what's it called, Matt? What's your needful thing? Did not want to do that. Almost got it. A lot of people around where I'm working at Nat been trying to go on, or I wouldn't say trying, they've been going on a Miyazaki kick. I don't want to charging up for that. I'm holding. Let's try to get this hitless. Fuck you on that one. I'm gonna stay on the wall and get some distance. Holy shit, I was biting my fucking nails on that one. That's a good fucking pattern right there. Thank you, Blondie. Warrior cats? Let's see what you got here. Give me 1 second, Nat. I opened up the wrong page. And that is loud as fuck. Where'd you go? Now, that wasn't too bad, Nat, for as short as it is. It does look lovely. Alright, Sigma. Fuck me. Fuck me hard. Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, fuck you too. Stayed on the wall too long, just threw away this fight. Yeah, no. Took something good and turned it into trash. Warrior Cats is basically about cats that live in the wild. Oh, I like that. Alright, let's do this. And they need you filled up. There's a whole book series of warrior clads. Have you read them? I'm getting heads left and right here. They have a very cool name. It's not like pet names because they're not pets. Nat, search. I was gonna say, search up some of those kitty cat names. I want to hear these mighty warriors. Try this again. Fuck. Had to be a good hit too. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Homer Simpson. God damn, I didn't get on the wall quick enough. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make this fight. There's Firestar, formerly Rusty when he was a pet, Tiger Star, Spotted Leaf, Ivy Pool, Tall Star, Leaf Pool, and Jay Feather. They're actually, I kind of like those names, Nat. They fuck it. Oh, how is Gravity Falls going, by the way? Oh, we're maxed out. Let's get going. So far, good. That I do remember. Alright, I don't know about the second season, but I do remember an episode seeing him do weird things with spheres. Alright, let's try this again. Hey Jaguar, how are you doing? Fuck. Oh, is the X-Man going tonight? Not good. Not good at all. I literally did not shut off my PC just so I could not just save everybody the pain and heartache of going through all the Mavericks and small bosses. And boy, is my ass getting ran through tonight. Thank you. I do appreciate your guidance and consolence. That much is for damn sure. I gotta ask, Jaguar, have you done this achievement yet? Because I'd like to know if you have any tips on how to handle this guy, because I'm starting to kind of peer through it, but not in the rate I would. I just often wonder if I'm going about it the right way. After this, it's X3, then probably Doom, or... probably Doom. I need to finish that up. Oh, I thought you did... No, that was Donkey Kong I'm thinking of. That's another trilogy I want to get to. And I am not looking forward to it. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, this would be the one I survived, and then motherfucker, 2 coins in the slot. I forgot you are real for a second. Wait, what? Basically built for this is somebody who tricked me. Nat, were you gonna ban Jaguar RN? I'm glad you didn't, thank you. There we go. God, Nat, stop banning my friends, please. I know you're jealous. They don't deserve it. You gotta do a lot to get banned, don't worry. Like, you actually really do have to make me infuriated. Either that or be a skibbity. If you're neither one of those, you're fine. Holy shit, X. Get your life together. Thank you, Nat. I know. You remind me every second of every stream I have. Nat, I gotta be honest with you. I know me and you haven't had too much communications or problems. But how many people have you almost banned here? For me, it was 3 people. I'm kind of curious if you've had any people you're like, no, needs to go. We're good. Spammers didn't bother me. I remember there was one guy who came in here harassing. I think it was you and Robert Doug. Oh, it was you over My Little Pony and Robert Douglas over Half-Life. And I come very close to banning him, but he ended up leaving on his own. Then there was the Jankum guy. I remember him a lot. Janka. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can get a good one here without getting hit at all. Oh no, it was back about the beginning of this year. You were playing My Little Pony, or sending in clips into the point where we were watching the full thing, and you were getting harassed. I warned the guy, hey man, shut your fucking mouth. Treat people here like you would in real life. And I forget this guy probably never does talk to people in real life. Got him. Your mighty power. Applejack was a mega... No, I don't ever want to experience that again, Nat. Nat, the worst part about playing that was I had to play it on keyboard. I literally had to beat that game off stream. That game was just... It wasn't a bad game, too. That's the saddest part of it. It was just keyboard bound. That was the best thing ever. You weren't the one doing the mines. That auto-scroller is about to fucking scream. Alright. There we go. Right in the fucking face. Shit, too close, too close. Oh, well, no worse for the wear. Oh, no, I like a challenge, just not on the keyboard. I haven't played keyboard game like that probably since DOS Doom. Sounds like I'm saying DOS Capital, but DOS Doom, that was the last time. But man, do I suck with platformers on that. That really did bring me back to the DOS era. And not in a good way. Oh, Nat, a few months ago, I tried playing just DOS Doom. Just to see if I was still as good as I was as a kid. And oh my god. E1M1 was kicking my ass. I'd forgotten completely how to play. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna have enough. Give me, fucking give me. How the fuck do I counter that? Now it's getting fucking stupid. How the fuck, man? Sometimes I feel like Hunter isn't a real cat. Nat, you smoking something? You okay? Get better, loser? I am. That's the longest I've stayed in that fight, but how am I supposed to predict when he comes through the fucking wall? Sorry. I'm good on the, that. Speaking of banning. Thank you, Nat, by the way. Oh, I agree, and thank you, by the way. Much obliged. Another Gravity Falls, a build taking over the world. Now give me 1 second, Nat. See what you got here. Nat, you're gonna have to tell me what the fuck I just saw, because I have no idea. Yeah, it had to be. It had to be right at the end, and it had to be a good hit. So, like, why isn't the world ending yet? Am I real? Nah, did you find yourself into some gummies? Do you want to talk about it? Want me to shaman you through a trip? Okay, okay, so Bill possessed that guy, and his name is... What's his name? Blendin Baladin? tricked Mabel into giving him something called the Rith, which is something that he needs to break so that he can take the world. And she just willy-nilly handed it to him because she didn't check underneath his glasses. As yellow as they are, you'd think they'd shine through. Alright, here we go. My god, Sigma. Of course. Grouping was too tight, I think. Too long on that wall. Holy shit, that was tense. Fuck. Oh, no use in crying over spilt milk. Because Mabel was very upset because she was going to have to. She had leased home to California, not even different. She agreed to him and his. Huh. So she basically let her own kind of, that's a good way to put it. Let's just say her own needful thing get in the way. Here we go. Oh, right off the bat, fuck you too. Oh, done with that. Yeah, basically a lot. To be fair, she's 12 and almost 13 in that episode, but I think that she should have. Nah, that's probably the one thing I am giving her, that she is 13 or 12 per se in that episode. So she's gonna think with that kind of mindset. Where we going? Oh, he ain't fucking around at the get-go, is he? Guard down there. Oh, god damn it, I'm getting sloppy. Fun fact, Dipper's real name is actually Mason. And Dipper is a nickname he used because he has the Great Dipper birthmark on his forehead. Now, at every picture you've ever shown me of that kid, I have not seen a birthmark ever. And why is he... Huh. Oh no. Well, what's Mabel's birthmark? Is he the small dipper or no? And does the birthmark have anything to play in anything? I'm kind of curious now. What the hell's it eating my dad? We're good. We're not good. We're not definitely good. We're a little bit better. Alright, give me 1 second here.
Oh, hey man, what's up?
What are you doing here? I mean, wouldn't you rather be out on the dance floor? In like exactly 42 seconds?
I'm just waiting for the bathroom.
Okay. Small talk.
So hey, let's say everyone at this party gets stuck on a desert island. Who do you think the leader would be? I think I'd go with this lunatic.
I'd probably go for a stretch over there. Because tall people can reach coconuts?
Speaking of tall, want to see something? Those are my 3 brothers, and I'm... Boop.
You were a freak!
Yep.
You know, kids used to make fun of my birthmark before I started hiding it all the time.
Birthmark?
No, it's nothing. Why did I say that?
No way, dude. Now you have to show me.
Got him.
Show me.
The
Nat?
Big Dipper. That's how you got your nickname.
Nat, that is oddly precise.
Hey, I guess we're both freaks.
Well, Nat, you never answered the question. Does Mabel have one by any chance? What I was saying is that's very precise birthmark. Like, it is literally the Big Dipper. Does that Big Dipper ever, does that birthmark ever play into anything? I'm kind of curious. It's like Shetcott's rifle. I think I said that right. Probably not. Here, I thought we could be friends. Good clump. Oh, suck it. Alright, man, calm it down. Oh, holy shit, that was intense. I mean, just with the, like that, like almost photogenic version of, or not photogenic version, picture of the Big Dipper, you think it would be like played more into, because they even included the small stars, the connections. And they did not fuck around when they called him Dipper. Oh, how the fuck? Shut my mouth. I gotta beat him. I can sit here and bitch all day, but at the end of the day, he still needs to die. Oh, what? There's probably some secret, but...
Do you kill many things?
Oh,
I
shit.
like watching things die.
Now see, that's a strange question to ask somebody.
Murder time.
Alright, go ahead and send it in. It's been a while, and I do owe you one from last stream. Alright, let's see what you got. You want me calm it down there, Nat. Holy shit. Alright, let's get this switched over. You know what, Nat? I'm gonna go with an appropriate, yeah. A picture of me and you together. There we are. What's a good song to play to this? Annie Brackett's Broken, Innocent, and Tragic Murder. Broken, Innocent, and Tragic. See what I got kicking around here. Tempted to play some of my brother's music here, but no. Oh, why not? What's a good one? I guess let's go with one. Well, There we are. Anybody want links to the video since I've had 3 people ask me? Here you are. They're good? Well, we're about to find out. Alright, let's put my reading skills to the test when it comes to public reading. And get a swig of something here to wet the whistle. Any bracket. Broken, innocent, and sorry. You got a little bit of a weird thing here. Broken, broken, innocent, and a tragic murder. 12th of November, 2023, 6-minute read. On the 14th of June, 1983, 85-year-old Annie Brackett was found stabbed to death in her home in Auburn, California, according to neighbors. 2 teenage girls had been knocking on the doors that afternoon before, asking to use a telephone. Did you wear anything tighter? Holy hell. And God, man, instead of... Nat, I'm not gonna lie, instead of asking for a cell phone, they should have been knocking on the barber's door and asking for a fucking haircut. One looks like she's wearing a helmet, and the other one looks like she's wearing a wig. Morbidology podcast. Morbidology, no. Born on December 14, 1897 in Burlington, Vermont, Annie Brackett shared a life with her son Carl, with her husband. Who wrote this does not know how to do it, and that's saying something coming from me. You mean telephone, not phone. It's 1983. Well, Nat, trust me, if it was modern day, they still should be knocking on that beauty salon, not some old lady's house. But you are correct. Following her husband's passing, Annie moved to Santa Monica to Auburn, California. By 1983, she was the age of 85. She was enjoying her retirement as a seamstress on the peaceful Quartz Drive residential street on June 14th of that year. Her son Carl visited her in her home with the intentions of driving her to the hospital to visit her friend, James Wedgeworth. Carl pressed the doorbell and got no response from his mother. Peering through one of the front windows, he glimpsed in his mother laying amidst a pool of blood. Alarmed, he hurried through the next door, urgently requesting the neighbor to call for an ambulance. While awaiting the ambulance arrival, a car broke into the window and entered his mother's home. Annie was on the living room floor. Get another drink here. But it was evident that she was far beyond resuscitation efforts. She had sustained 28 stab wounds to her neck, throat, back. There was defensive wounds on her hands and arm, but she had bled out rapidly from one of the stab wounds that pierced her aorta. 2 knives were found near her body. One was broken handle and the other was severely bent. Holy shit. Nat, do you know how hard you gotta stab somebody to, especially a knife, to bend it and break the handle? That is a crime of passion right there, yeah. Pour one out for Grandma. Because she went out like a fucking boss. Especially at 85. Listening to the brutal nature of Annie's murder, adjacent to her was laying a rifled through purse. Detectives were immediately dispatched to Annie's home and quickly learned that several neighbors... Wait, what? They quickly learned from several neighbors that 2 teenage girls had been knocking on the door that afternoon beforehand, asking for a glass of water. One neighbor, Richard Bertelli or Bartucci, I hope I forgot that. No shit, apparently they really needed her purse more than she did, and she ain't having that shit. I don't blame her. But at the cost of whatever's in her purse, it came at the expense of her life. Bertucci, which I hope I pronounced right, was sitting on the couch when 2 girls knocked on the door. My wife answered. One of the girls stated to make a motion as to come inside, but saw me sitting on the couch. She turned around and told my wife that they must have the wrong house and left. None of Annie's neighbor had let the girls in, but Annie was exceptionally kind and compassionate woman. Her family presumed that she welcomed the 2 girls into her home. Detectives considered the possibility that these 2 unknown girls had killed Annie, and that their suspicions intensified when another neighbor reported seeing the 2 girls running from Annie's home shortly before the body was found. Detectives urgently appeared to public. It begins. Nat, I don't gotta make fun of their fucking hair. Life is doing it for me. Only way these girls needed water is to rinse off some fucking nair that they desperately needed. Nat, you had weird hair growing up, but this is not weird hair. This is just a mess. Like, weird hair is when your hair can stand up on end like it's in a fucking anime. This right here is just a beast all into itself. It's like it hasn't seen showers in about a few fucking days. Maybe that's what they needed the glass of water for, man. I know times are hard, but maybe they were sharing. There's another photo of the, oh, I fucking can't wait. Many of these tips, alright, hold on. Check is urgently a, wait, what? Did I read that? Alright. To the public for any information regarding the two girls, and within hours, a substantial number of tips flooded in. Many of these tips identified 15-year-old Cindy Collars, I hope I got her name wrong, and 14-year-old Shirley Wolf. On that, now you know why the hairstyle was the way it was. Apparently she was giving into her more natural side. Two of these girls crossed paths with Fairley Oaks foster group, where Wolf was considered following her removal from home through the El Dorado County Court on El Dorado County Court order in May 11th. Collender, known for her recurrent runaway behavior. Check Discord. See what you got here. Jesus Christ, Nat. I'm about to blind everybody, so kind of close your eyes. It's bright. That's supposed to be their good side. Nat, one of them looks like fucked up Manson, and not Marilyn Manson, Manson. And the other one looks like she's permanently squinting her eyes. She looks like she's about to replace Brock from Pokemon. Had a history of arrests with narcotic offenses and theft. On the day of Annie's murder, she had been released from juvenile hall. Sorry, Annie, I really am. You survived a lot, but you couldn't survive two idiots. And it looks like they have the same hair. They kind of do, Nat. That much I will say. Apparently the same fucking barber. People familiar with the colors of Wolf describe Collender as a more assertive of the duo. She had a criminal record suggesting of alcohol issues and was also an obsessive thief. That's good to hear. One unnamed woman commented on her, I used to tell my daughter that she was a kleptomania. I never left anything lying around when she was here. According to the other woman, Vivian Puloe? She forbid her daughter from seeing Colliner, but because she had found out the girl had skipped school together. Lady, that is the least of your fucking problems. Wolf had come out from an extremely abusive background, having been sexually abused since she was a young girl by her father, grandfather, and uncle. Holy shit. Of which I hope all fucking three made it to the fucking slammer. Her disruptive behavior at school caught the attention of teachers who suggested psychiatric help, but suggestions were ignored. Join the fucking club, lady. Wolf began running away from home when she was just 6 years old, and when she was 9 years old, her father raped her for the first time, where she was recollected. I was really scared. I was really frightened to lose my virginity, plus my honor and my pride. Wolf's mother was aware of the abuse. She opted to remain silent. Well, fuck. Fucked up. Yeah, no, I agree, Nat. Holy shit, man. How do you stand by and let something like that fucking happen? Jesus Christ. As bad as that is, Nat, I don't think it warrants some fucking murder, though. After Colliner and Wolf were named, I'm gonna get her name wrong every fucking time, because I want to call her Collier. And I hope that's right, but I also feel like it's Collier. Detectives made their way to Collier's family home in Forest Hill Avenue. It was about 2:30 a.m. when detectives arrived at the home. Collier and Wolf were found asleep in a bunk bed. They were separated and interviewed. When detectives across the blood-stained clothing of the bedroom and diary inside, they found an ominous read. Today, Cindy and I were away and killed an old lady. It was lots of fun. You gotta love stupid people, man. They really do just make the world go around. Based on the evidence found inside the bedroom, Collier and Wolf were arrested. They were ordered to undergo psychiatric examination before the court proceedings against them. Excuse me. During the brief court hearing, Judge Wayne Weil, say that 5 times fast, explained how the evidence would be presented against them. While doing so, he interrupted by Wolf, who asked, do you have any? The judge replied, I don't have any, but then they added that it would be the district attorney's office job to provide a case against her. She shot back, they can prove it now? Man, teen killers, no shit. What do you think keeps kind of getting to my mind with them? Like, holy man, they are a special kind of fucking stupid. They really are. That much I will fucking say about them. They're not the fucking tip tops in the mental health department. Wolf was questioning whether any of the evidence. Let me rephrase that. While Wolf was questioning whether there was any evidence against her following their arrest, both of them had made a full confession to the murder of you. Yeah, I know. Now I just picture them like with their legs kicked up, sipping hot cocoa, like doing each other's toenails, fingernails, hair, braiding, putting in little sparkles, while writing this in their diary for some reason. Like, I don't know why. They detailed the scenario, telling the detectives that on the day of Anne was killed, Collender had visited a friend at a foster group where she met Wolf for the very first time. When Collender left, Wolf left with her, slipping out under the watchful eye of the staff. From there, Collier and Wolf traveled to Quartz Drive, where they seen an old lady. They lay by the pool for some times and made a plan. If they wanted to get away from Auburn, they needed a car. They strolled through the neighborhood, going from door to door. Annie's home happened to be the 5th one that day. Politely, they requested a glass of water when Annie opened the door, and she graciously invited them into her home. Annie engaged in conversation with Collier and Wolf for more than an hour and a half. Upon ringing Annie's phone, it dawned on Collender and Wolf that she had intended to leave the house. They made a swift decision to take action. Upon Annie's return to the living room, they told her that they were going to kill her. Boy, that fucking escalated really fast. Collier handed Wolf 2 kitchen knives, and she was the first to unleash the attack on Annie. She said to the detectives, "It was just stabbing her in the neck. So because if she lived or what, you know, I hate reading teenage fucking writing. Who we are to report us." Hey, Cassie, you made it in on a murder time. I'll let you know ahead. Also, thank you for the cookies, and I am quite hungry. Share the love. Thank you. Thank you, Nat, for shouting her out. If you're curious of who we're doing, I'll let you know if you decide to stay or not, because I know you kind of get uncomfortable with it. But we're doing Annie Brackett, which is this sweet, kind old lady who got murdered by these 2 teenage monsters. Oh, thank you. I didn't think you liked these, but if it ever gets weird, go ahead. I don't blame you for dipping out on me. How is your day going, by the way? Hopefully better than these 2. Alright, here we go. Teenagers, am I right? Yeah, you are right. Especially California teens who talk like they got a mouthful of fucking marbles, Nat. After killing Ann Cullen, where was I here? Dying Wolf's turnover. Yep, alright, here we go. It's been a long day and just got home from purgatory, aka work retail. My heart goes out to you because I've worked retail a lot. And if it's some of the stores I worked at, I hope your feet stop pounding. I hope your back gets some rest. And I hope whatever luxury you have coming your way is either a hot meal or a cold drink. Because I know that feeling all too goddamn well. Alright. After killing Anne, Colander and Wolf try to wait, hold on. Let's start from the beginning. During the... Wait. I think I went too far. Yeah, I did. Where is it? But just in her neck, you know. Oh, okay, here I was. I just cut the sides of her neck because it only takes like 20 seconds before you're dead. However, Annie wasn't dead. Colander took over and punched her several times before stabbing her in the neck. She said to the detective she was not dead yet. Holy shit. It was both a hot food and a cold drink after I get settled in. You've earned it today. Anybody who's worked retail earns that, trust me. Especially some of the places I fucking sauntered on through. During the during the murder, there we go, Annie bragged to Colander and Wolf to stop, telling them that she was dying. Wolf told the detective she turned over and said good after killing Annie. God, what is this, the 2000s internet? That's what that sounds like, something I would read in like an edgelord's chat log. Collier and Wolf tried to steal her car, but they were unable to get it started, so they took off on foot and back to Collier's house. During the confessions, Collier said the murder was enjoyable, that she wanted to do another one. She said that they wanted to go out to celebrate, telling the detectives to honestly tell you the truth. This goes for me and Shirley both. We didn't feel any badness. We felt good inside. We wanted to go out and celebrate. We were just full of laughter, and that was like, it was fun. We enjoyed it. What the fuck, man? It was super hot in the store. The AC doesn't work around the whole store, so my area was suffering from heat and the moving shoes around all day. I have done that and I fucking hate it. I feel bad for you. I worked at a place over in, God, I think it was Albany, Kansas, or it was Albany, Oklahoma. Also worked at Medicine Bow, where two of the stores didn't have working air conditioners and they wouldn't put fans in because the dust kept coming in. So it was probably 98 degrees outside, and where I was working, it was probably an easy 110. I mean, I could pour sweat from my boots when that was done. I don't know, Cassie. I really don't know. Like, there's some really sick fucking people out there, and apparently they just... If you want my honest opinion, I think this feels like an excuse to murder. If you can't start a car, which is you insert the key, and maybe if it's a manual, you know, a little bit of extra work, but it sounded like this was just an excuse for murder. Or do they want to hurt a poor old lady so bad? One isn't enough? No, Nat, because certain people get hooked on the feeling it's a power trip. Not gonna lie, but people are going after elderly or children or animals are the biggest pussies and cowards because they know they can't fight back. That's the whole point of it, Nat. Usually men who beat on women don't beat on men because they can actually get a fucking fight in, or if they find the right woman, they can get another fight in. And same goes for people like this. If Mrs. Ann was not 85, but like let's say she was 30 and anything like that, they probably would have thought better of their chances because they did 5 houses and I bet they didn't like what they were looking into. Like I said. And if she survived a bent knife and a broken handle and several punches, like I said, she went like a fucking boss. Dude, my house has been very hot, but luckily the outside is actually fresh. Where I'm working at now, they won't even let us open up the windows right now due to letting out the air, which they... Get this. It was, yesterday, I think it was 100, not 100, that's, whoa. It felt like 100 is what I was going to say. It was 78 degrees, and they turned up the air conditioning on that building. 77 degrees. Never so badly in my life did I want to take a shower with a toaster on the stupidity I was seeing. Literally everybody I was helping was going outside that day. I'm in the mood for a mango mochi. That's a lot of mochi, Nat. I'm in the mood for probably some more ice in my drink. After killing Ann, Collier and Wolf try to steal our car, but I already read that. To be honest, tell the truth. Alright, yeah, I got that one. There we are. I've been practicing making mochi. Like, I bought some glutinous rice flour, so I've been, Nat, if you don't know, one of my favorite things to eat, and it was because of one of my Taiwanese neighbor, is grilled mochi sticks with soy syrup. And I've been actually thinking about that lately. Thought I'd try some. And so far, it's coming up Millhouse, at least for now. As the psychiatric examinations were underway, Collier and Wolf had held at a Placer County Juvenile Hall. They had threats to staff, warning them not to escape, commit suicide, or take down the staff. As a result, they were put under 24-hour suicide watch, kept them locked up in their cells with leg chains. They both were found competent to stand trial. Thank God. Sharing is caring. You goddamn right on that, Cassie. I don't know if you like mochi. Like, I'm iffy on it. And I know if you eat too much mochi, you can get impacted bowels. But goddamn, is it so good. I do love mochi, especially grilled mochi on a stick. Like, I do like that. As for, like, sweet mochi, it's kind of a give and take for me. I've had not a good experience with it. Homemaking it, I can never get it to close, or is it, I was taught when I was doing the bayos, you know, close the mouth. It always, you can always tell that from mine, or when I go to steam them, it blows up from too much filling. Mochi, but it can definitely be good. I like. That's what I've been trying to make. I was using lime sherbet to make one with a little bit of that, and I could not get it to close. But I think that's honestly due to me not getting the mixture of the dough right. I think I put too much, either not enough or too much starch in it. It just wasn't sticking. Oh yeah, no, it's really fun. I do recommend it. You can make it one of two ways, on stovetop or on microwave. Mix it together, a little bit of water, a little bit of cornstarch, and it'll start soliding, or, you know, hardening up in the microwave. Do it about every minute. Or you could do it on the stovetop, which is just add milk or cream. I used canned apricots. I mashed them down, a little bit of sugar, and made it that way. Alright. Not sure what food I'm in the mood for, though. Mochi is a dessert. It doesn't always have to be a dessert. It just is if you make it like that. That's what I was doing with mochi sticks. I bought a bunch of glutinous rice flour, mainly to make mochi sticks. You could look up grilled mochi. I'm underway, found they're competent. Ultimately, Collier and Wolf were convicted of Annie's murder. Collier served 9 years at California Youth Authority facility in Ventura, earning her a junior college degree with a focus on law. Please don't practice law, lady. Released in August 20, 1992, she is now a resident in the Northside, California. She has 4 children. Wolf endured 12 years of incarceration, attempted to reconnect with her family throughout the period, but received no response. Eventually, she reached her father. She discovered that her mother had left the family despite the initial contact. Her father ceased communication after 2 months following her release. Wolf countered, there we go. I said the word. Legal troubles when she reportedly had undergone positive transformation in her life. Yeah, well, kind of wish that was happening before they decided to murder somebody. My mom made me some buttery garlic noodles, in which I need to grab in the moment. Oh god, they are good. One of the things my brother got me hooked on, onion rings are fucking good, man. Now you're making me hungry, Nat, and I'm fasting right now. I'm trying to cut. Honestly, onion rings look like they're very easy to make. They are, but you gotta get the dough right and the grease right. Like, that's where a lot of people fuck around and don't get it right. They either just powder up the onion rings and throw them in fried oil and then can't figure out why they come out looking like Satan's winking asshole. Or they over batter them and they can't figure out why the oil is turning black and there's smoke throughout the place. One of the guys I work for, Nat, he had vascular dementia, and one of the ways I was always able to kind of get him to eat It was Korean food. I'd make him Korean corn dogs and Korean onion rings, which is you get a good white onion, big one too. Make sure it's nice and firm. Then you take potatoes, peel them and mash them down. Add a little bit of cornstarch to make a sort of dough. Then you go get, and he liked mozzarella cheese or queso cheese, the little square pucks of cheese you get at the store. I would get one of those, and inside this onion ring, I would put that queso cheese. Then I would take the, let's just say potato dough at that point, and mold it into an onion ring. Then I would turn it over in some fried pecos. And I would leave it in there long enough just to kind of get a good dark golden brown. You're not really cooking the onion ring, you're cooking the, or basically melting the cheese. It'd burn too fast if you're trying to do this. And he would love it. I do the same thing with hot dogs. Or in his case, Hillshire Farm beef sausage. Make little cuts on it, fry it up so it gets a good skin to it. And the same thing with cheese and potato dough. God, I used to be able to get him to eat that. He was the person I was making 3 pizzas a day for. Man skinnier than a twig. I made Papas con huevos. I probably didn't spell that wrong. Nat, it's alright. I'm not good at Spanish, but you're fine. Eggs with potatoes is a Mexican breakfast dish. I was making there for a while a lot of shashuka, which is what the fuck is it? Eggs, tomatoes, paprika. I'd use different herbs, salt, pepper, onions, chickpeas, and yeah, that's about it. I was having fun making it. Make a skillet full of it with about 5 eggs, and it would feed me throughout the week. Potatoes with eggs, sometimes. No, yeah. Chorizo is great. I agree. Your mom is awesome, Cassie. Your mom's a great person. You get the right chorizo, and oh man, it is delicious. I used to make rice with that. I'd get some boiled rice, or heat it up, throw in some chorizo, let it soak. Do a little bit of tomato paste, a cube of chicken bouillon, let it set with some of the chorizo, and you get good spicy rice. Where is it here? Why can I never find you when I need you? Come on, work. Don't do that to me. That took longer than I thought. Sorry for everybody's eyes. I know that's pretty damn bright. Let me get the other one going here. Sometimes my parents will also do cut-ups like corn tortillas, fry them up, toss them in some eggs, and usually that sounds pretty damn good. Like, I really don't have a thing my mom did. Like, she loved a lot of processed food. That's why me and her always clash, because I fucking hate it. Even to this day, I don't really care for it. One thing she always did back before somebody stole our cast iron skillet was to fry up potatoes with pepper, bacon, throw in a few eggs on top of that. Oh, check Discord. Do that here before I kick off the pain. Oh, you got it. I'm not going to say anything, Cassie, but I kind of figured that when you said what you did. I haven't worked there, but I've worked in a few other retail places, and judging from some of how your customers are, please kick back your feet and get some good deep sleep. I'm saying that while looking at the food that you sent pictures of, and you're really kind of making me hungry, especially with the meatballs right now. Nat, that looks pretty damn good. You cubed up the potatoes pretty fucking good. What kind of potatoes do you guys like? I'm always kind of curious when it comes to that. No, you're welcome. A lot of people will only use russet. I don't. I like red potatoes the best because the low starch. Those are... Really? Oh, I thought they were meatballs. That looked pretty damn good. I'm kind of a stickler for meatballs. Most people, they buy store-bought meatballs and fucking lie to me. Get a swig of the agua here. Not even sure what kind of potatoes my mom bought. I love using red because of the low starch, but when it comes to any kind of mainstay potato, I know this is wrong, but I like Yukon Golds. I don't really care for russet unless I'm doing quantity. Like, you want me to cook you up a big baked potato, I'm getting the Idahos. Come on. Yeah, fuck you too. Fuck me on that one. Once in a blue moon, we will have store-bought meatballs, but we mainly make them from scratch. Now that's the way to do it. See, my Hot Pockets days are over. Matt, you made a wise choice of getting away from that shit. Oh, you're fine, Cassie. Even my mom made spaghetti before. She was like, never made meatballs. I always get it wrong. Like, my meatballs fall apart. I've always had a tough time trying to really make them. I can do it when they're baking them, but every time I try a stovetop recipe for it, it just ends in disaster. They're falling apart. They look like something from Hellraiser. I just never was that good at it, no matter how many times I've tried. Speaking of food, let's get Mr. Twinkie here. Yeah, fuck you too. God damn it, I overjumped it. I deserve that. My mom thinks somewhat I'm sick because I eat half a plate. A lot of people do that when they have expectations. This is why I don't like buffets. Like when I was poor, Nat, or I never got rich, so I ought to really refine what I just said there. When I was poorer, I used to love buffets, but to me, a buffet is when I like to get 2.5, maybe 2 plates, maybe 3 if I was really hungry. But now I really don't like them because it feels like I'm wasting food constantly, and I was brought up that you clean your plate. I want cinnamon rolls. I like where this conversation goes. I never was a really big fan of cinnamon rolls, to be honest with you. One of the people I used to work with now, when I started taking care of people to get experience, Warhurst was their last names. I used to get paid in cinnamon rolls. His son worked at a Pillsbury dough plant. And he'd come home with those pie tins full of cinnamon rolls. That's right, shoot that wall X. There we go. Yeah, I deserve that one. That's getting careless on my ending coffee. You're my enemy now. Oh, whoa, why, holy shit, when did this happen? What did I do wrong? I still remember my favorite ones that he would bring over were the orange glazed cinnamon rolls. My mom at the time liked, I think they were peppermint or mocha cinnamon rolls, which, they weren't my thing, but I mainly worked to get them for her. You get a good homemade cinnamon roll and you're really cooking with fire. Now listen. Now listening to the shows that I watch. Anime doesn't count. My Little Pony, Owl House, Amphibian, Gravity Falls. What's next on the itinerary? Fuck you. God damn it, he knew I was looping around. Well, I just about shit my pants there. Maybe over the garden wall and Infinity Train, I'm not gonna lie. Twin Peaks? I haven't seen Twin Peaks, Nat, since probably the middle 90s. Mid-90s, I should say. That was honestly the last time I watched that. I don't even know. I think they came out with a new film for it. I know they have Fire Walk with Me, but... Alright, fuck me over. Oh, I gotta stop thinking I'm gonna catch that thing. Come on, give me something good. If I don't die, holy fuck. Well, didn't have to worry. I didn't have shit to begin with. Get out of here. Remember saying in the video that girl explaining that she drew Dana Scully from... Yeah, I do. Remember you telling me about it as well. Well, you gotta spend your time doing something, I guess. Might as well do it something positive. I don't know how the fuck I got out of that one, but we did it, folks. I'm taking a chance there. Oh, yeah, I know who Scully and Mulder are, Nat. That's from the X-Files. I do love that show. I hear they're trying to do a revival of it again. I think it's like the third one. That show is not going to go away until those two are fucking dead. Oh, you definitely fucking bet your ass she is. Mulder's definitely a bottom. He's too indecisive. I'm shooketh. I don't mind the one, like, if you want my honest opinion, Nat, the monsters of the week are the ones I enjoy. Like, the other ones on the plot, they can be both good and, like, too fucking plot armor, if you want my honest opinion. Right off the bat. You're fucking sparks. Oh, this is going downhill fast. Ah, well, that's not as bad as usual. Holy shit. Oh, hey, Cassie, how are you? Welcome back. I'm just getting my ass kicked left and right here like a redheaded stepchild. Alright, let the pain commence. Motherfucker. I honestly thought if I leapt ahead of him, he was getting ready to shoot me. I'd be a killer. More in Mega Man games, so I understand. Oh, I'm about to shit my fucking pants out of anger over here. Once again, Twitch sucks. Apparently, my message here. Oh, you gotta break it up, Nat. I think that's a new thing. It used to be 500, but I've had it a few times seeing people where they go to send a long message. And even if it's at maybe 200, or anywhere below that or approaching, you get it. No worries there. Come on, give me something good here. So I gotta ask, Cassie, if you don't mind, any shows you watching? Because Nat's apparently watching The Last of Gravity Falls. Anything on your watching list? I was seeing at Gravity Falls, Grunkle Stan has a bumper sticker that says, "Caution, Silver Fox at the wheel." Oh, I like that. He knows what he is. A little bit more just in case. Because fans would call him that, and I guess the creators of Pokemon. Nat, when you say fans would call him that, like, the good fans or the other fans? Now you got me wondering. Oh, Nat, I forgot to ask you, how did Aliens Romulus go? You forgot to ask you about that. Is it worth watching? Or is it like, what's the other Aliens field? Coven, where it's like not that good, not right. Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skills. Is that the entire title of that anime? Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skills? My brother wants me to watch one called Delicious in the Dungeon. Holy shit, man. Talk about a title that makes you eat your words. What happened to animes having short titles? Can we go back to that, please? Get you closer to this wall. I watched some of that and it's good. Fun fact, the creator Alex Hirsch actually made a fake account on Reddit and 4chan posting fake. Nat, is he just bored? It sounds like something someone bored would do. I don't get it. Especially I wouldn't be fucking around with 4chan. Like sticking your hands in open sewage. Oh, Reddit's no better now that I think about it. By about maybe a little bit, but not much. I don't know. I haven't seen it. From what he was showing to me, I love fantasy D&D. And it looks like it retains some of those more core elements. As long as I don't see plot armor coming out of somebody's ass, we're good. Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, fuck you too. For those who don't know, that does 2 damage each hit. Oh, my heart was in my throat, but holy shit. Because a lot of people were already guessing and theorizing about Grunkle Stan having a twin brother, and the creator was like, oh no, they're getting close. So basically he tricked the whole fandom into thinking it was a fake leak. Why not just let him... Why? Why let them not just figure it out by themselves? I don't fucking get it. The show's not going to lose any mystery. It's like if when people do the backseating shit on Twitch. If I'm playing something and somebody tells me it's coming around the edge or coming around the corner, that's not going to ruin me from going and experiencing it. Still going to get my ass kicked, still going to lose in a glorious fashion. That's not going to change if they tell me that there's a certain boss in Dark Souls I'm playing is coming up to kick my ass in a new different way. Same goes with creator, like why freak out to the point where you're doing that? You ought to be grateful that people care the fuck enough to even investigate the shit in the first place. But yeah, Campfire Cooking is 13 episodes. It's pretty funny and a bit cute with one character. Kind of curious now. I know my brother was watching one about farming in a different world, so there's a lot of different world animes out there. I'm learning that the hard way. Not sure if you're mad about that, or you're seeing it the wrong way. I probably am that, but to me it just sounds over excessive. Put it that way. I got a few coins in the slot. Let's get killed. Fuck, I didn't jump. I should pay attention. The time I got reincarnated as slime is another good one. He watches that religiously. Trust me on that. To me, I haven't really seen enough to really give any kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, opinions, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. To me, it's just something I see him watching. I don't know if it's a very long series or he's watched a lot of it or rewatched. He's not freaking out, he just doesn't want to make the fans find out that there's the obvious. That I known that, I understood it right then. I'm not getting angry, I'm just kind of baffled that the whole fucking ordeal to where you think you gotta lie, not lie, I shouldn't say, misdirect the fans that way. Now I'm gonna say something that's about to piss off a lot of people, I feel. If this is a Disney show, aren't most of the fans like young children? So what the fuck are you going on to Reddit and 4chan for to begin with? I'm not hearing any more, so we're good. Dude, I knew I pissed somebody off. Didn't get my little foot thing in. Oh, well, I thought you two would be more opinionated than that. Thank you for not laying into me like a gutted fish. Just growing up, Disney was for, I would say, maybe 13. To be honest, mostly adults, just like how MLP is. Yeah, you're kind of right. But I'm talking about people who, like, super invested into it, Matt. Because the weirdest part of that whole thing... Oh, Cassie, trust me. I've been dying in this for about 9 months. I'm about to make a little bit more death here. Yeah, fuck you too. This right here, but the biggest problem I have is with the other two Sigmas. If I had any kind of armor on or any kind of life, it would be a fucking breeze to kill those two. But since I'm getting hit with max damage, it's destroying me. You're also forgetting that adults can be... It's not that I forget, Nat, it's just... I often wonder if he knew the targeted audience wasn't children, because I doubt children are going to fucking 4chan, and if they are... My god. Probably, yeah, because they seem more dedicated at some point, but at the same time... Why did I stay in the wall that long? What the fuck is wrong with me? Fuck you too. God damn it, he always hits my leg. I didn't get off the wall quick enough. Are you seriously? He knew adults and teens loved the show. Why do you think the whole subreddit... Oh no, I understand Reddit, man. I'm talking about 4chan. The last time I was on 4chan, it was a fucking cesspool. A friend took me there just to show me around to this site. Also, Gravity Falls is about solving stuff, so of course there's gonna be stuff like that. Come on. Don't hold out on me now. Actually, you kind of want to. I'm done with you. Oh god. Alright, let's see what you sent me here. Remember when the time Alex Russell trolled a bunch of Gravity Falls fans on 4chan by linking an image of Grunkle Stan writing one of the journals, tricked him to thinking he was the author? 1. Make hoax. 2. Upload to 4chan. 3. Post angry tweet about a leak. 4. Delete tweet. 5. Let the internet do the rest. Nat, this is probably the thing I was talking about. Because it either says I'll shut my mouth. I know I'll never win this fight. But it's this phrase right here that I kind of had a feeling that was going on. Kind of speaks more to him than me, at least in my opinion. I'm always kind of fascinated on the internet when I hear someone who will do stupid shit for the lols. Oh, hey Jaguar, how are you doing? That's like the internet version, Nat, of Hold My Beer. Trying to keep up with me, where are you at right now? Last time I heard, you were kind of deep into it, or I wouldn't say deep into it. Got it. Oh, you're gonna be waiting a while, my friend. When it comes to spell grinding, Dragon Warrior 2 is probably right up there with Dragon Warrior 8 and Dragon Warrior 6. When it, or I should say quest. Sorry, everybody. I like the warrior part better than the quest, but when you're, that is probably, you know, you shoot that wall axe, burn that fucking wall up. When it comes to the most annoying ones to grind for spells, because they do not come immediate and they do not come fast. Especially in 2, where you really gotta fucking put in the work. Well, of course he's going to troll them. A lot of people around there getting close to Gurgles. But that's what I mean, Nat. Why care? Fuck, man. What's the point in solving a mystery if this shit happens? That's my point. Like, you ought to be fucking honored that people care enough to do it. That's what I was saying the whole time. Well, you made 2 seasons of this show. I don't think you're going to stretch it out to a 5th one. And if they solve it, I don't think they're going to turn off the knob and watch something else there. It just sounds like he fucking just wanted to do this and that was the excuse. At the end of the day, it's just speculation. They could have speculated all they fucking wanted. But I need those levels anyways because I'm going to take the path to Roan. My party... Oh, no. What level are you at, Jaguar, for taking Roan? Nat, it's not that I'm angry. You gotta understand, I'm furthest thing from angry. It just... Out of all the things that someone could be doing, he goes on there to do that, like I said. Only 17? No, you are not fucking ready. Especially when you get to the other side of that cave, Jaguar. I'm not going to tell you to grind up, because if you make it to the other side and save at the priest place up there, if you know where it's at, I hope I didn't spoil it. You got probably one of the best places to grind if you don't want to go after metal or liquid metal slimes. Or metal babbles in that one. But you are gonna have one hell of a time. Especially if it's the NES version. They are slightly less merciful. Alright, come on. Not too close, get up that fucking wall. Well, it started off hitless and went downhill fast. Metal Babbles though for the Chiva police. Is that the Chiva? Is that the one? No. Am I thinking of number 1? No, it's number 2 where you gotta get the drop from them, which I can't remember what it is. If you want to grind metal slimes, let me show you something here. This is why I have these two on tab. Well, no, I won't. I'll ask you first so I don't spoil it. Want me to show you a place to grind metal slimes that's not in the dungeon? That way it's a little bit easier for you. Alright, again, are you looking at it wrong? No, Nat, I think you are. That's what I'm starting to see here. I don't think I'm some fucking person cutting through the bullshit and seeing the truth. I think this guy's a little bit out there, but he did make Gravity Falls, so you gotta have a few screws loose. Oh. Oh, where is it here? You see where those, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Here, we'll do this for right now. Oh, you still can't see it. Right where you enter the river to go over to, oh, god damn it. You see that little bridge right there, where between the two mountains that mean nothing? Sail down from there, go right over to this side of Rhone on these little mountains right here with the forest below and above. And right here you can hit a pretty decent amount of metal slimes. Or liquid metal slimes as they're called now, or metal babbles. And that way if you need to go level up, or not level up, fuck, where did that come from, heal up. Just go to the town down here. I can't think of its name, but it's where... later on in other versions, you lose the prince due to sickness. But that'll save you from marching around in a dungeon getting slaughtered left and right. Now, I'm pretty sure you probably already knew that, so if I insulted your intelligence, I am deeply sorry. And go ahead and correct me. Yeah, that one right there. I forgot the name of that town. Honestly, if I was a showrunner and I found out the internet had already found out it's super. I wouldn't, man. I'd fucking that'd be awesome. It shows they actually care enough to investigate. And what, like I said, now what's the point of solving a mystery if the guy who you're solving it for comes around and just kind of falters it up again? Yeah, I ain't gonna survive that. I might try doing this on fucking Buster. Why do you keep seeing it wrong? Do you know that the fans still solve it no matter what? That's my point, Nat, of why fucking around. That's one of the points I'm making. You know ultimately it's gonna come out. Like, why delay the inevitable? That's one of my points. Like I said, it shows more on his end than anything. I don't think anybody's gonna stop watching because they saw who was doing it. Like, no one kind of cares. I shouldn't say no one kind of cares. It was gonna come out in the wash anyways. Nat, I'd like to thank you. I never thought I'd be arguing about Gravity Falls creator while trying to complete a Mega Man retro achievement or X retro achievement set tonight. But nonetheless, that's what we're doing. Oh, I know it's a one-time thing, Nat. The season, it only lasted 2 seasons. I don't know if that's because the funding got cut, Disney didn't like the direction, you know, maybe it was a Friday night. You never know with Disney. No, you didn't, but I'm speaking to his mindset, Matt. Let's get out of here. I keep forgetting that they stop kind of giving you stuff. Well, it wasn't. Oh, no. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Round one. Oh, it's already not looking good. Ah. Nat, you gotta love it. Oh, hey, Robert, how are you doing? How's everything going? Oh, you're just in time to watch me get my ass kicked. I'm having something. It'd be better if I can get this achievement. I'd like to move on to X3 while I'm still fucking young. Or, you know, more middle-aged, I should say, at this point. Come on. Come on. You fucking prick. Of course, you had to fuck me right up my ass at the last go. So much slashy, oh my god, you have no idea. Autobots roll out, what the hell, Nat? Oh, I'm about to head there myself because I just now seen the time, so at 11:30 I'll be joining you, Robert, so to speak. Never thought you'd get upset about a bag of Mega Man chips? Mega Man chips? When did I get... Wait, what? Oh, I've had it closer, Robert. Right now, he's making me his bitch. Here we go. Why didn't you dash? Why the fuck did you not dash? That was easy. Oh, you're not too far off, Nat. Same technology went into making them that did this. I remember being impressed with it back then. I kind of have a soft spot for it. Nat, that boss has 64 health, so he's double what every other boss is. His only weakness is the shittiest weapon in the fucking game. Like, if anybody ever makes a ROM hack of Mega Man X2, please give Virus Sigma a decent one, like Crystal Snails, Crystal Hunter, or Magnamine, or something that's actually useful. And not Chain Strike, which... I wonder why they made it that one. Did they just, like, not find another reason to use it since they gave it to fucking Will Alligates? Suck. Like, when you hit him with it, he dives back into the water. Like, that's the fucking last thing you want to do. You want him to be up and about so you can kick his ass. I really do like X2, but at the same time, man, their weapons just makes me wonder what the fuck they were smoking. Time to get more better? Yeah, you're right. Time to get good. That's what they used to tell my brother when he speed ran. Get good. They also spell it like they're mentally fucking retarded. Which one would you rather delete from existence, Mega Man or Doom? Nah, I'd rather delete you. You want my honest opinion after making such a treacherous remark like that. Especially since Doom just got 2 new episodes, so I guess you're on the chopping block. But 2 are too near and dear to my heart, so I can't really pick. There we go. Jump too close. That's my fault, but it's only 2. And there's about to be 3. Once again, jump too close. I'm fucking up here. Oh, got him. No, seriously, Mega Man or Doom. Basically, you can't never play them again. I can't play them again or they don't exist. I'd go with Mega Man. But I'm keeping X. Alright, let's face Captain fucking Howdy down here. Come on. I fell for that one. I knew better. Oh, you cheating bitch. I'm dead. Ah, fuck me in the goat ass. What time is it? Hell, might as well hang it up now. Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it a break there. I've had my share of pain today. Holy hell. Much as I don't want to, I might actually go watch to see if there's any kind of damageless runs. Because I am kind of curious on that. Oh, you're welcome, Robert. Thanks for showing up, man. Sorry you got in on the short end of it. But nonetheless, thank you. Let's go with survivors tonight. Oh, holy hell. Remember that how those... Like what? Remember how there was really long titles? I found a few. I couldn't become a hero, so I actually decided to get a job. Nah, that's not an anime. That's just real life. I can't get a real job because I'm not a hero. Shit. That's not called anime. That's called living in America. If anybody has suggestions to raids, please let me know. Because I don't think I have anybody right now. Oh, I got Scarab 60's on? I don't see her up here. Let's see what she's up to. It's been a while. Tomb Raider 2. Huh. Well, everybody, I'm going to send you guys off to Got Scarab 60, or GS 60 as I like to call her. Respect her and her channel rules. I'd also like to thank Robert Douglas, can't pronounce names, Robert Douglas, Cassidy, Rose, Firefrost, and Jaguar RN. Go check out all of these fine people. Hit them up with a like, follow, a sub. Hit up the rest of their social media. Trust me, it'll make you feel good in your bones. Also, send all of your hate mail to either me or illegitimate son of God. My next life is a villainess. All routes lead to doom or science. Wait, what? Nah, that sounds like porn. You're fucking with me, man. Well, never mind, it's anime, so it's probably not too far off. You take care, Robert, and enjoy your gym, because I know I'm going to be doing mine tonight. But once again, everybody, catch you guys in the flip. Take care. See you soon.